Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to get started on the Marvel Legends Ultimate Captain America. Captain America of Earth-1610, the Ultimate Universe. Now, what's crazy is, this isn't our first Ultimate Captain America, but is our modernized one due to the Marvel Legends team doing another one. And I gotta say, I like this one. His plastic feels different. Got a whole different vibe to him. I really like the color, the dark blue that they chose. I know by the time it gets to like the David Marquez art, way later on in like Ultimate Avengers, it's like a lighter blue, and then there's like President Cap. But it's crazy because I really, really like this costume. It's a very cool and modernized take on Captain America. And if you not only that, like even with the grays in it, this can work as your Uncanny Avengers Captain America. If you just want to like patch up those grays and make it all blue. But this is definitely a sign of the Ultimate Captain America. Now, we're gonna go over our look and our articulation. And it's pretty crazy because he does not have a butterfly joint, but he works really, really well. Now, full disclosure and transparency, I have modded my torso to have better articulation, just like Unparalleled did. So I just want to get that out of the way. Um, but yeah, if my torso can actually go a little bit more forward, as you can see here, this is probably the one real drawback of it. Like I just wasn't getting that upper torso movement that I wanted, but now I've widened the range just a little bit, enough to really work for photos. Now, as far as a look, we can wiggle the head just a little bit side to side. We can look up and we can look down. We do get and have the ability to go into the T pose. Just be careful. I tuck mine's in under just to be on the safe side so it does not rub up against any paint, because just roughly doing it will get you there. We have a bicep swivel. We have a beautiful double joint, which my joints are still super duper tight, as you can see here, but they do fold all the way in. I actually had to apply some strength there. As you saw earlier, I modified my upper torso movement, and then we have waist swivel as well. As far as our legs, we do not have drop down, but we can easily get into close to 90 degrees. But if you slightly move the belt over, you can actually get the 90 degrees very easily. And then with the seamless look, it just looks really good on this cap. It just looks really fantastic. We have our boot swivel. We have our super generous ankle pivot. So all of this will add into your cap, give him the that modern go-go that you want, right? So we're gonna imagine his shield there. I didn't really count it as an accessory, but oh, by the way, our fists are on horizontal pegs, so and not vertical pegs, just in case you were curious about that. So yeah, Cap can get into some nice stances, as you can see here. And if you want to put the arm down and show the shield, just in case the shield was in front, right? As far as running poses, I'm pretty sure we've all seen this. But yeah, oh, can the belt move up? Or is the belt glued in place? I believe the belt is, nope, it can move up just a little bit. But yeah, but he does look better for running poses when you modify stuff. Let's start our cap kick. Let's see how far the leg goes out. Captain kick. So here we have that Marvel vs. Capcom kick, which is wild because if Cap is sledgehammering you with a leg kick like that, it's a wrap for you. The Ultimate Captain America legitimately has like superpowers, not just peak human physique. Like man is superhuman level strong, fast. Like he can't catch no diseases. Like dude was out here wilding out. Like he really was. So now we get him all posed up. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into accessories. It's not a lot, but I'm gonna do some cool thing where I like show off different shields that you can kind of have some fun with. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, now we're going to jump into the accessories. Now, you will get an alternate sculpt. With our alternate sculpt, we get those nice grit teeth, like the face he makes when "Do you think this A on my head stands for France?" from the original Ultimates comics. When even though he had a yelling head, this grit teeth sculpt is actually really, really nice. I like it a lot. The blue one is so nice. Then we will get Cap's shield, which honestly is just your standard issue Marvel Legends Cap shield. We don't get to double the straps, which is why I pretty much am going to use this shield with him. It's more of the MCU design, but it fits in the Ultimate Universe pretty well, and I like the handles on this a lot better. You will get a set of alternative hands, so you will get the shield / item holding hand, which I'm actually going to, there's a little opening here for the pinky to come out, which is so funny to me, but I'm actually going to slice the index and ring finger to open up, so that way I can turn it into a trigger finger, because technically Ultimate Cap is not above using guns, and with the addition of slicing open that, he'll be able to have a trigger hand, which will work very well for both Mezco and Valaverse weapons. Then on the other side, we have an alt hand for open, throwing, flaying, or just parkouring over stuff, or just using it as a simple hand gesture. So we have that. So there's also various shields which work really well because they're still the clip-on, which is stuff like this. But I have literally a crazy variety of shields, and most of the Marvel Legends ones will look good with Ultimate Cap. With that being said, though, let's now jump into the size comparisons. Okay, now we're onward to the size comparison. This way gets a little fun because Ultimate Cap has some enemies that regular Cap doesn't have, and vice versa, and things like that. I want to compare it to the old Ultimate Cap. I don't have his vest anymore. I have no idea what I did with that. But here we are with the old Ultimate Cap, and you can see we've moved way far ahead in the world. We're much further along. My man had 0 waistline. He was snatched, you know. But I liked it even for back then. But we didn't have stuff like wrist pegs. They were like attached to the gloves. We still had that old leg technology. So yeah, there's a bunch of different crazy things here about this. But let's move on. Then we have our newer caps that are 616 styled. Here we are with the 80th as well as the 20th Toy Biz anniversary one. And these were more reminiscent of our cap here. But as you can see, it's modernized for comics, whereas Ultimate is for the Ultimate Universe. I'm definitely going to try his thing on this cap, though, because these would probably look really good on there. Then I'm going to try my boy Nuke. So here we are with Marvel Legends Nuke. And I feel like whether it's Ultimate or regular 616, Nuke works best being bigger than Cap, and I like the idea of that. So here we are. And I think like this still works, so it's going to be really good on that big brute body. The same applies for Crossbones, because Crossbones is on a similar, if not the same body. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same, but it should be. Right? Ooh, next up, I need to do a regular size Marvel Legend, and I don't think I have one here. Oh, but I do actually have an Iron Man, and honestly, in my opinion, with Iron Man, it doesn't really matter which armor it is because he's done so many armors in the Ultimate Comics. Like, he was literally always changing armor. It was ridiculous. So here we are with the Model Mach 70, and I feel like this works. Next up, oh, you know what? I had a Deadpool somewhere because I did it for my last video. I don't know where it went. But yeah, let's move on. Here we are with Lightning Collection, the Blue Ranger. Dino Charge Blue Ranger. And then you can see he is pretty small compared to Cap, because Cap is that superhuman, right? Then we have Lonzo Stalker, my main man 50 grand from G.I. Joe Classified. And as you can see, normal humans are just a tad bit smaller. Oh, this one is a good one because I made it just for this. If you have Valaverse Sergeant Slaughter or Kidak, what you can do is you can put the MCU Red Skull head on it. And this is going to be my version of Ultimate Red Skull. I like the idea of this, so Ultimate Red Skull can go up against his dad. I cannot wait to do these two fighting. I hope those photos come out dope as hell because super excited about that. Oh, you know what? Let's do some SHF. And, oh, here we are with a regular Marvel Legend. I did find it. Here we are. Here we are with Deadpool. So you can see where he stands off at. Oh, here we are with a couple of SHF. Here is Ravi from Revice, and here we have with SHF Kamen Rider Kuga. And then, because this one is a bonus even for me, right? Here we are with Mafek Superman. I said Superman, wow, I meant to say Spider-Man, I'm tripping. But here we are with Spider-Man. The reason why I chose this, because he is small enough that he can work as both your regular or your Ultimate Spider-Man. Right? Just because he's just small enough. And because he made an appearance in Ultimate Comics, I'm going to use Mezco Blade in terms of my Mezco. Because I feel like it's a nice way to just round this one out at the end, right? So here we are with Mezco Blade. And we're going to, last but not least, here we are with Mythic Legions. Because I don't have a Thor, but it would be cool to have like a Mythic Legions Thor. Right? So yeah. All fun. So I let the homies have some, which are y'all. Because we all enjoyed these videos together. So thank you again for everybody who's been liking, subscribing, commenting, all that stuff. Because we are, what, like 9,000 away from 100K. And it's been a really crazy 11, 12 years. But I want to say thank you every chance I get, because I like to show appreciation where it matters. And you try to remain humble and good and consistent in what you do. So when life hands you good things, you multiply that good. When life hands you bad things, you turn that bad into good. So keep trying to strive to do what's great. Do for others as you would want done for yourself. And in the end, please, be good, do good. Drink your water, guys. Later.